excuse me. Sun's coming up. We're the first people on the trail. Well, actually, shit, I'm the only person here. Me and Rocket. Rocket is the first dog on the trail and the first human on the trail today. It rained last night. It's freaking beautiful. Check out the Rocky Mountains over here. Pretty awesome. Alright, I'm super excited today to tackle Fins and Things, my favorite trail. Now, Fins and Things starts off, you know, with some of these nice little undulations. Right here, I'm driving up a pretty long, nice incline. Going pretty quick for a trail like this. Most of the bumps are just to kind of warm you up, get you started. I've noticed a lot more puddles here than usual. It has been snowing a lot lately, maybe even rain. I don't keep up with the Moab weather that much, but in the summertime you're not going to see all this water, so this is pretty cool. This is one of the first bigger obstacles. I had to hop out, make sure I have it. If you've got a lift and all that, you can just roll over this stuff, especially if you're rolling like 35s. But as I remind you, I'm in a bone stock LX. I do have the suspension all the way up, 3.5 inches, I believe what it is, and I almost kissed the running boards right here, but the Lexus Cruiser just keeps on cruising. Another solid puddle. This incline here doesn't really show in the video, but you know, you feel it when you're in the driver's seat and all you see is the sky. Luckily I know this trail, or else I'd probably go a lot slower through this puddle, make sure I wasn't going to float away. So I got to actually meet up with some Land Cruiser buddies. Got Chris from Cruiser Outfitters out of Sandy, Utah. Just met him, nice dude. Works for a Land Cruiser shop. Kind of sick, he's been spotting me. Good kid. So we're getting pretty close now to one of the first big butt pucker obstacles. It's a really steep decline. There's 3 ways you can do it. I think I'm going to take the middle way, mainly because it's my first time in this truck to really go after it. The middle way is the most gradual route. It's the one I've done the most often in my Jeep. Now I'm watching Chris come down. Once again, it's really hard to get a good visual of what these trails are like. This looks pretty simple from my vantage point, but a lot of these moves, you're really watching tire placement. You know, it's easy, but you gotta be careful. It looks scary as shit.
Well, you're next.
I know, you got it. It's slick today, man.
Yeah.
Back. All right, y'all fun.
All right, we'll see you. I'll watch you come down.
Now, Chris's first attempt here. It's pretty slippery. You know, there's no doubt he could handle this part of the trail any other time. Just needs a new line. It's funny, you just move your tires just a little bit and all of a sudden it's easy, just walk right up. You do have to watch out on this obstacle. Sometimes you can kiss your door on that tree if you're not careful. This is one of my favorite obstacles on Fins and Things. It's sloped rock. It's got a lot of sand on it, and you got that tree right there, which makes it interesting because when you start losing traction, your vehicle wants to slide into the tree. Now I usually lock up for this one. I don't think you need it by any means, but I'm not taking the chances with the body of the Lexus right now. So we are in 4 low, center diff lock, ready to rock. Right in, and we made it. That's what's up. Whew. So we were within a few inches of the tree. That's about what we're always at on that trail, on that obstacle, but we survived. Earlier when we were driving, I was picturing this obstacle right here. This is crazy steep. There's nothing out in the wild unless you're in San Francisco that is as steep as this. As you can see, while he locks up those tires. So this is another one of my favorite obstacles on this trail. I don't know if it has a name or not, but it's essentially just a steep ass hill. And of course the camera does none of it any good. But if I come over here a little bit, don't fall on my ass, I can show you what it looks like. Let's try it this way. It's just a steep ass rock slick hill into oblivion. Once again, it's still not going to really show you the ridiculousness of it. Maybe I'll do it when I get down. But come along for a ride with me. We're going to essentially fucking slide down this hill and hope for the best. I really don't want to lose my bumper. Alright, so here we go. For this obstacle we are in four-wheel drive low, of course. Suspension is fully engaged at high. Riding the brakes. Got my fucking street tires. Okay. I don't know if you just heard that, but oh shit. Literally everything is now being held by the front of the car. My seatbelt hasn't locked yet. There it is. Now my seatbelt's holding me up. Now we are on a full slide. Man, if I come in sliding too hot, I'll fucking pop my airbags. There we go. Shit. I don't know why clenching my teeth is going to help anything at this point. And we're evening out. Oh, that's such a good feeling. Alright, now we come to another one of my favorite parts of fencing things. It is this ridiculously steep, oh shit, almost took the wrong angle, rock face, totally covered in sand and mud now after like rain and who knows how much time with snow. It's one of those things where I would have never assumed my vehicle or any vehicle could go down this, and I'm sure the video won't do it justice. That is why you need to come out here on your own. My nose, I think, barely skims right now. So once again, I hope I don't fucking slide. It's like the kind of face you make when you got a really hard poop coming out. Oh shit, we're sliding. I can see scratch marks here from where I'll be dragging my tow hooks. Controlled slide, controlled slide. That was the most I've ever slid on this. All right, buddy, come on. Easy down. Ready for the scratch? Oh, jeez Louise. I got a bigger scratch than you did. Sick. Oof. Might have lost a mud flap. Yo, it's so cool to get to watch essentially the same vehicle you have go up all of this stuff. You know, the problem with filming Moab is none of it looks tough. It's really hard to get a good angle to show how crazy these trails are. Everything looks basic. You're like, why do people have these built up vehicles, these built up Jeeps and Land Cruisers and whatnot to do like literally the most basic stuff? But it's not basic. It's way harder than your average mall crawl. So let's watch that suspension and see what happens. When was the last time you dragged your bumper at the mall, you know? Ooh, nice, buddy. Good line. And you got enough room to haul like all your friends, your dog, you can sleep in them. I love these vehicles. Let's look at this shit for a second. Okay, that's a freaking wall, right? It's the kind of thing that if you're able, you could probably climb up with your feet. Some people might need to put their hands down, but this is a wall. That's the kind of thing I never would have thought that I could have gone up, something like that. I mean, I'm about to take my bone stock LX470 Land Cruiser 100 series, what do you want to call it, street tires up a freaking wall. And we're gonna be okay. I'm gonna throw the locker on for this. Once again, it might not be necessary, but it's Sunday and I don't really want any problems today. I don't want to hit anything or slide, so let's just get up it and go home. And so I met Chris here on the trail. Chris is a Land Cruiser aficionado here.
Right.
Tell me about your Land Cruiser, man.
So this is my 2001 Toyota Land Cruiser UZJ 100. It's just got an 1.5 inch old man emu lift on it with BFG KO2 tires, 285 75/16s. Other than that, it's completely stock. I've removed the running boards, but other than that, it's completely stock. It does everything I want to do, and it's been an awesome rig so far. I actually work for a local company in Sandy, Utah called Cruiser Outfitters, and we specialize in just Toyota Land Cruisers. A lot of maintenance and seals and gaskets, especially for older ones as well, but as well for the 100 series, and so that's a little bit about me.
Cool, man. What trails have you done here?
So I've done Hell's Revenge, Poison Spider Mesa, Fins and Things,
cool.
And a couple other little ones. So.
Did you do all of Hell's Revenge?
Yeah,
like
I've done
the
all
big
Hell's
thing
Revenge.
in this?
I haven't done like all into the hot tub and whatnot.
Yeah.
I did some bypasses, but Hell's Revenge was a good
That one makes
test,
you
so.
pucker a little bit, dude.
It was the ups and downs and
Yeah.
the downs, and it's pretty technical but exciting trails. So
I just love the flex of this vehicle at stock. I mean, the suspension is sick. It's super, super soft when you need it to be on the highway and whatnot. I mean, it's such a big vehicle. It's got pretty great angles, doesn't it? Look at that. No problem.